Africa, a continent teeming with life. From the savannas to the rainforests, an astonishing array of creatures call this land home. Yet amidst this biodiversity, few animals command as much respect and caution as the hippopotamus. Don't let their languid demeanor fool you. These seemingly docile giants harbor a fierce territorial nature, making them one of Africa's most dangerous animals. Often underestimated due to their herbivorous diet, hippos possess a raw power that belies their bulky frames. Their massive jaws, armed with formidable teeth, can deliver a bone-crushing bite. This, coupled with their unpredictable aggression, makes them a force to be reckoned with. However, there's more to these creatures than meets the eye. Beyond their formidable reputation lies a fascinating story of adaptation, social complexity, and ecological importance. Join us as we delve into the world of these river giants, uncovering the wonders that lie beneath the surface. Hippopotamuses are more than just impressive creatures. They are keystone species, playing a crucial role in maintaining the health and balance of their freshwater ecosystems. Their presence, often overlooked, has a cascading effect on the surrounding flora and fauna. One of their most significant contributions is their role as nutrient recyclers. Spending a considerable amount of their time submerged, hippos deposit vast quantities of dung into the water. This waste, rich in nitrogen and phosphorus, acts as a natural fertilizer, promoting the growth of algae and aquatic plants. These plants in turn provide sustenance for a variety of fish and invertebrate species, forming the foundation of the aquatic food web. The impact of hippo dung extends beyond the water's edge. As they graze on land at night, hippos create trails that act as corridors for other animals, facilitating movement between water sources and foraging grounds. Their presence helps shape the landscape, influencing the distribution of plants and animals alike. The African landscape, once a vast tapestry of untouched wilderness, faces increasing pressure from human activities. As human populations grow and expand, so too does the demand for land and resources, encroaching upon the natural habitats of countless species, including the hippopotamus. Deforestation, driven by agriculture, logging and urbanization, strips away vital riparian forests, leaving hippopotamus populations with fragmented and degraded habitats. Rivers, the lifeblood of hippopotamus survival, are dammed for irrigation and hydroelectric power, altering water flow patterns and impacting the availability of suitable habitat. These changes have profound consequences for hippopotamus populations. Confined to shrinking territories, hippos face increased competition for resources, leading to heightened aggression and potential conflict. The fragmentation of their once continuous ranges isolates populations, reducing genetic diversity and making them more vulnerable to disease and environmental changes. The relationship between humans and wildlife is often a complex and delicate balance, particularly in regions where human populations and wildlife habitats intersect. As human activities encroach upon the natural world, encounters between people and animals become increasingly common, sometimes with tragic consequences. For hippopotamuses, this conflict is a growing reality. With their dependence on freshwater ecosystems and their territorial nature, hippos often find themselves at odds with human communities seeking access to the same resources. Farmers whose crops border rivers and lakes often face the brunt of hippopotamus raids, resulting in damaged livelihoods and heightened tensions. Fishermen, too, experience the consequences of sharing their waters with these powerful creatures. Hippos, attracted to fishing nets as a potential food source, can cause significant damage to equipment and catches, leading to economic losses and resentment. In some instances, these conflicts escalate into retaliatory killings, further endangering hippopotamus populations already grappling with habitat loss and other threats. Section 5. Masters of the River unveiling the semi-aquatic lifestyle of hippos. Hippopotamuses, despite their imposing size and terrestrial presence, are remarkably adapted to a semi-aquatic lifestyle. Their very name, derived from the ancient Greek for river horse, hints at their intimate connection with water. These creatures are superbly buoyant, their barrel-shaped bodies and short, stocky legs allowing them to move effortlessly through the water. Their nostrils, eyes and ears are strategically positioned high on their heads, enabling them to remain submerged while still maintaining awareness of their surroundings. Hippos are surprisingly agile swimmers, propelling themselves through the water with powerful thrusts of their webbed feet. They can hold their breath for an astonishingly long time, typically around 3 to 5 minutes, and even sleep underwater, surfacing instinctively to breathe without fully waking. Section 6, Beneath the Surface, a closer look at hippopotamus adaptations. Hippos have unique adaptations for their watery domain. Their skin, though thick, is sensitive. They secrete a reddish substance, often called blood sweat, to protect against the sun. This acts as sunscreen and has antibacterial properties. Their digestive system breaks down tough vegetation. Section 7. A chorus of grunts and bellows, decoding the language of hippos. The African night echoes with a symphony of sounds, a chorus of creatures communicating in a language often indecipherable to human ears. Amidst this nocturnal orchestra, the hippopotamus adds its voice, a surprisingly complex and nuanced repertoire of grunts, bellows and wheezes. While often perceived as simply aggressive displays, hippopotamus vocalizations serve a variety of purposes, from maintaining social cohesion within their pods to establishing dominance hierarchies and attracting mates. These vocalizations, often accompanied by impressive water-spraying displays, can travel considerable distances, both above and below the water's surface. Researchers, using underwater microphones and spectrographic analysis, have begun to unravel the complexities of hippopotamus communication, identifying distinct call types associated with specific behaviors and social contexts. Section 8. The matriarch's rule, social structures and hierarchy in hippopotamus pods. Hippopotamuses are social animals congregating in groups known as pods, which can range in size from a few individuals to several dozen. Within these pods, a clear social hierarchy governs interactions, ensuring order and stability. At the helm of this social structure reigns the dominant male, a formidable individual who has fought his way to the top, earning the right to mate with the females in his territory. However, while the dominant male holds sway over mating rights, it is often the matriarch, the oldest and most experienced female, who exerts considerable influence within the pod. The matriarch, having spent a lifetime navigating the social complexities of hippopotamus society, possesses a wealth of knowledge and experience that she uses to guide the pod, particularly in times of stress or uncertainty. She plays a crucial role in rearing young, mediating disputes, and leading the pod to the best foraging grounds and watering holes. Section 9. Guardians of the waterways, emphasizing the importance of hippo conservation. As we've journeyed into the world of hippopotamuses, we've uncovered a tapestry of fascinating adaptations, complex social structures, and ecological significance. These creatures, far from being merely large and intimidating, are integral components of their freshwater ecosystems, playing a vital role in maintaining the health and balance of these delicate environments. Their presence, often overlooked, ripples through the food web, influencing the distribution and abundance of a myriad of species. Yet, despite their importance, hippopotamus populations face an uncertain future. Habitat loss, human-wildlife conflict and climate change cast a long shadow over their survival. The fate of these magnificent creatures rests in our hands. It is our responsibility to recognize their value, not just for the ecosystems they inhabit, but for the wonder and awe they inspire in us all. Section 10. A call to action, protecting Africa's river giants for generations to come. The time for complacency is over. We must act now to ensure future generations witness the majesty of hippopotamuses. Protecting these creatures requires addressing their decline and fostering coexistence. Support organizations dedicated to hippopotamus conservation. Educate ourselves and others about their importance and threats. understand their ecological roles and the impact of our actions. Let us not allow these magnificent creatures to fade away. Ensure Africa's rivers echo with hippopotamus grunts for generations.